going?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Ooh, she looks nice.
The dress is so cool. We found it. Alright, we're inside.
Not sure what's going on over there. It looks like a red carpet. And there's people waiting.
So we got to our seats and we're first row. Didn't think that was gonna happen. We're so close. Lansbury! Yes!
But I want to say it's not always born out of this wonderful, easy process. It's hard fought. We started this movie, I was the first person on, and Walt Disney, in fact, decided not to make this movie because it had huge story problems with the second act. It's really, if you think about it, a story about this big ugly guy who comes down every night and says, "Will you marry me?" And she says, "No."
Okay, well, 25 years, you know, I'm being an old Broadway actress and theater actress, and it makes me so frustrated sometimes that some of the wonderful performances that we see here in town, no one gets to tape them and see them and for future generations.
When I think of the history of this film and the young children who fell in love with it as little toddlers and grew up and still continue to watch it and tell me about it. It's so interesting. They would tell me about scenes in the film as if I hadn't been anywhere near it. But that's the wonderful observance of children. They see things that we're not even aware of half the time. And that's what makes it so interesting and fulfilling to play in a movie like Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, which appeals directly to the imagination and the sense of make-believe that the children want to believe in. So we're going to be around for a long time, and that's very comforting, let me tell you.
I have to admit, I had some notion of who these people were. Certainly your reputation precedes you and so forth. But Howard Ashman I'd never met. I was looking forward to meeting this guy who seemed to be having some success. I was so excited after having met him. I was excited already. Having met him, I was just thrilled, and I've been thrilled about this project from that time till now. The chance to meet him and the moment that I met him is one that really stands out for me.
He was really excited about meeting you because finally he had an actor to deliver the line, "I use antlers in all of my decorating."
Well, as I said, my reputation preceded me.
With Richard, you, and Angela, I would put them right at the top with maybe the top of all time, really, truthfully.
A lot of them were formed there. Mrs. Potts, who was originally Mrs. Chamomile, was brought to life there. And it's a whole different movie. Howard changed it to Mrs. Potts because it was too hard for the little kids to say Mrs. Chamomile.
Actually. And the guy, who was the guy?
People Bryson.
Yeah, People Bryson, that's right. Singer.
Yeah, we weren't sure that nobody knew who Celine Dion was, so we had to put her with a big star. So we put her with People Bryson. God bless People Bryson.
Well, I'd love to hear, Robbie, I bet you have some stories from making of this movie. I'd love to hear one before we watch the movie.
Well, I would like to leave it, I think, I have some silly and funny things that I'd love to say, because I just love to say silly and funny things. But the feeling that right now that's on this stage, which is very much in the movie, and it's just a feeling of love, and for all the great artists that made this film, which should probably keep my little funny jokes in the movie. But.
And Robbie, that's why I love you so much, but you really are the heart and soul of Beauty and the Beast.
Aww.
Welcome the composer for Beauty and the Beast, the incomparable Alan Menken.
can't be that surprised. So here's a little medley of some Disney tunes. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Look at her around her, you think, sure, she's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go. I say we're only dreaming. A whole new world, with new horizons to pursue. I'll chase them anywhere, there's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I will find my way, I can go the distance, I'll be there someday. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to feel like I belong. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here and suddenly I see, standing here it's all so clear, I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. It's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is new. And it's warm and real and bright. And the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different. Now that I see you. How does she know that you love her? How do you show her you love her? How does she know that you really, really, truly love her? It's not enough to take the one you love for granted. You must remind her or she'll be inclined to say, how do I know he loves me? How do I know he's mine? Well, does he leave a little note to tell you you are on his mind? Send me yellow flowers when the sky is gray. Hey, he'll find a new way to show you a little bit every day. That's how you know. That's how you know he's your love. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. You should have Rosati at 1,000 tails. But mister, you in luck, cause up your sleeve you got a pen that never fails. You got some power in your coat, and now some heavy ammunition in your dance. You got the punch that says you got a penthouse, so you gotta do a drug that land. And I say, Mr. Lansbury, may your pleasure be. Now you think you're on a Johnny Dad, you ain't never had a friend like me. No, no, no. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. And I'll whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a speech, has a name. You think the only people who are people are people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned? And you sing with all the voices of the mountain. You paint with all the colors of the wind. You paint with all the colors of the wind. Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. Living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there where they all live on, where would I give what I dare, just to live one day out there. No one's slick as Gaston. No one's quick as Gaston. No one's next as his incredibly thick as Gaston. But there's no man in town half as manly, perfect of pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer beyond. No one's big like Gaston, a tinkin like Gaston. No one's got as well cleft in his chin like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. I would have called that Gaston. Be our guest, but our service to the test. I am not yet round the neck, sugar and milk. Look so sure, I don't know why we only get served. But the great stuff is delicious. Don't believe it, our traditions live and sing the dance. And they're all business friends at the dinner here. It's never second best. Tonight you'll drop your feet up like finality. I'll be your guest.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.